Hello everyone, in this video we will be discussing all the details about the GRE exam. The GRE exam, which stands for Graduate Record Examinations, is a standardized test that is used for admission to graduate programs in the United States and other countries. If you are someone who doesn't know anything about the GRE exam, then this video is for you. Let's talk about GRE score and requirements. The GRE exam is divided into 3 sections: verbal reasoning, quantitative reasoning, and analytical writing. The scores for verbal and quant sections range from 130 to 170. The analytical writing section is scored on a scale of 0 to 6. In order to apply for the GRE exam, you need to have a valid passport and an email address. Now, let's enlighten how to apply for the GRE exam. To apply for the GRE exam, you can go to the official website of Educational Testing Service, ETS, which is the organization that administers the GRE exam. You need to create an account on the ETS website, and then you can register for the exam by selecting a test date and location. The registration fee for the GRE exam is $205, which includes sending your scores to up to 4 graduate university. Are you about to take the GRE exam? The GRE exam is taken by students who are planning to apply for graduate programs in various fields, such as business, engineering, social sciences, and humanities. The exam is accepted by thousands of graduate programs in United States. Let's go through GRE exam details. GRE exam is a computer-based test. It is approximately 3 hours and 45 minutes exam. There is also a 10-minute break between the second and third sections. You can take the GRE exam once every 21 days, up to 5 times in a year. However, you need to keep in mind that there is a fee for every attempt you make at the GRE exam. Here are more details about the 3 sections of the GRE exam. Verbal reasoning. The verbal reasoning section of the GRE exam is designed to measure your ability to understand and analyze written material, to recognize relationships among parts of sentences and among words and concepts, and to reason with words and solving problems. It consists of 2 types of questions. 1. Reading comprehension. These questions require you to read passages and answer questions that test your understanding of the material, the author's tone, the main idea, and other related concepts. The passages could be on a variety of topics, such as history, science, or literature. For example, you might read a passage on the history of jazz music and answer questions about the origins of jazz or the influence of jazz on other musical genres. 2. Text completion and sentence equivalence. These questions test your ability to fill in the blanks of sentences and paragraphs with the correct word or phrase, based on the context. In text completion, you might be given a sentence with 1 or more blanks and asked to choose the best word or phrase to fill in the blanks, based on the context. For instance, the scientist's research was underscore, leading to many groundbreaking discoveries. Possible options for the blank could be innovative, mundane, or limited. In sentence equivalence part, you might be given a sentence with 1 blank and asked to choose 2 words that would complete the sentence with the same meaning. For instance, the weather was so cold that the pond was underscore and the ice was too thick to break. Possible options for the blank could be frozen, solid, or still. Quantitative reasoning. The quantitative reasoning section of the GRE exam is designed to measure your ability to understand, interpret, and analyze quantitative information and to solve problems using mathematical concepts. It consists of 2 types of questions. 1. Problem solving. These questions test your ability to use mathematical concepts to solve problems and answer questions, such as arithmetic, algebra, and geometry. For example, you might be asked to solve a word problem that involves arithmetic or algebra. For instance, if x is 2 more than y, and y is 5, what is the value of x? 2. Data analysis. These questions test your ability to analyze and interpret data presented in tables, graphs, and charts. For example, you might be given a table or graph and asked to answer questions based on the data. For instance, what was the average temperature in New York City during the month of July? Analytical writing. The analytical writing section of the GRE exam measures your critical thinking and analytical writing skills. It consists of 2 tasks. 1. Analyze an issue. In this task, you will be given an issue and asked to write an essay that presents your perspective on the issue and supports your views with reasoning and examples. For example, you might be asked to write an essay on a topic such as the impact of social media on interpersonal communication, and provide your perspective on the issue. 2. Analyze an argument. In this task, you will be given an argument and asked to analyze the reasoning behind the argument, identify its assumptions, and evaluate the evidence provided in support of the argument. For example, you might be given an argument that states, the company's profits will increase if it lowers its prices, and asked to evaluate the argument, identify its assumptions, and provide evidence to support or refute it. Finally, let's touch on best GRE preparation materials available on the market books. There are several GRE preparation books available in the market. Here are some popular GRE preparation books for each section of the exam. The official guide to the GRE general test by ETS, 4 real practice tests. Official GRE Verbal Reasoning by ETS. 150 Real Test Questions. Manhattan Prep GRE Vocabulary Flashcards. Kaplan's GRE Verbal Workbook. GRE Prep Plus 2023 by Kaplan. 6 Practice Test. 5 online, 1 in the book. Barron's SGRE Test Prep View. Kaplan's GRE Math Workbook. Barron's SGRE Verbal Workbook. Verbal Workout for the GRE. Latest edition, Kaplan's GRE Verbal Workbook. 1027 GRE Practice Questions by Princeton Review. Manhattan Prep GRE Verbal Strategies. GRE Verbal Grail by Aristotle Prep. Official GRE Quantitative Reasoning Practice. 150 Real Test Questions. 5 LB Book of GRE Practice Problems. Barron's New GRE, Latest Edition. Be a Human Calculator by Rajesh Saraswat. Kaplan GRE Math Workbook. Cracking the GRE by the Princeton Review. 1014 GRE Practice Questions by the Princeton Review. Nova's GRE Math Prep Course. Nova's GRE Math Bible. GRE Prep by Magoosh. GRE Math Preparation Exercise Book 2019 by Reza Nazari and Sam Mest. Manhattan Prep GRE Math Strategies Book on Analytical Writing. The Official Guide to the GRE General Test by ETS. Includes sample essay responses and scoring guides. GRE Analytical Writing. Solutions to the Real Essay Topics by Vibrant Publishers. Kaplan's GRE Analytical Writing. Solutions to the Real Essay Topics Book 1 Online Courses. Online courses such as Magoosh GRE, Manhattan Prep, and Kaplan GRE provide video lessons, practice questions, and full-length practice tests. They also offer personalized feedback and study plans based on your strengths and weaknesses. Practice tests. Practice tests are a crucial part of GRE preparation, as they help you get familiar with the exam format and pacing. You can find practice tests on the ETS website, as well as in GRE preparation books and online courses. Flashcards. GRE flashcards can help you memorize vocabulary words and math formulas. Some popular flashcard apps include Quizlet and Magoosh flashcards. YouTube videos. You can find several GRE preparation videos on YouTube, including tips and tricks for each section of the exam, as well as full-length practice tests. Blogs and forums. There are several GRE preparation blogs and forums, where you can find advice and tips from other test takers. Some popular blogs include Prep Scholar and Magoosh GRE blog. Study groups. Joining a GRE study group can be a great way to stay motivated and learn from other test takers. You can find study groups on social media platforms such as Facebook and Reddit. If you find this helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe.